4th again. Hi, it's July 4th, and we are in Santa Clara at the world famous Danny. And I had to try to get this video done tonight, and of course it is awful noisy on 4th of July, and everywhere I went it was just too much noise everywhere. So the reality of this video is to talk about secondary incomes and what is a legitimate job. A legitimate job is basically wild and various. And first of all, it should be legal. That means whatever you're doing is legal. You won't be stopped if you've committed a crime. And that could be, right now you could be a tattoo artist. You could be a marijuana dispensary person, worker. I got a guy that just basically moved up to San Francisco. That's his new job. He works at a marijuana dispensary. They got bikini waxers. They got massage people. They've got people in adult films. I mean, the list goes on and on. Tattoo artists. It does not matter to most people as long as they're doing legitimate work and going to a 40-hour job and they're making a living. If it's acting and they're not making any money, they think, what a waste of time. But if they make one famous movie and all of a sudden they're some celebrity, that's a good legitimate job. So where I'm at is I essentially am saying that this business, Vasayo, is a very legitimate business because one is it's legal. Number two, we pay taxes and it's available to the IRS to see how good or bad the people are actually being audited. So, number one, secondary income. There's only a couple different ways. Most people think secondary income, 2 jobs. So if you're making 30 or 40 bucks an hour, if you're that lucky, then you go out and get another job, maybe the same, maybe less, but you're trying to get more income. The other real way is not to diversify by using more of your time, but is to have some secondary income, and that's either by putting a real estate deal together where you have rental incomes, or you're flipping properties, or selling cars, or doing something on eBay, selling merchandise. There's a lot of people, full time, they're trying to get extra stuff and just sell it. Okay, now we go to the Neistadt, which is stocks and people buying bonds and doing, let's call it day trading. So they're investing what little money they might have and hopefully getting ahead. Some people even go gambling at the casinos or play the lottery. These are all, hopefully, potential ways of making more money. But the reality is, it's always with more time and it's risk. Here's what I'm saying. Vasayo essentially will give you the opportunity of building an income through a small, disciplined, regular effort. 5-10 hours a week is enough to really realize what its potential is. Once you realize some potential, your brain will say, oh, if I do more of this, it's even more beneficial. So this is now about 90 days into my business. I now have 64 people in the business. We've accrued a group volume, and that's the good thing. It's a group volume. No one stands out in the whole thing at 64 people, but we all have a significant role, and the volume is 34,000. And if you watch these videos, 1 through 14, you'll see that each one I talk about what the volume is and the people involved. So there is a new person in my business. Her name's Anna. She got in, I guess, about a month or so ago. She now has 13 people underneath of her business that have signed up after her. That's all it really means when you say under her. Because the positions are always open, but it's afterwards, so it's underneath another person. They can pass her, which many of them already have. But the reality is she now has accumulated a possible, I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000 of volume. So she's already commencing that. And these 13 people have already diversified and sponsored some other people on what they call the inside leg. So this is the whole point. If you stand still, you have nothing. If you get involved in this business, you can just basically see what's happening. You can ask a sponsor, could you show me your tree? Could you show me what's going on? Reality is a little bit better when you see it on a computer and you actually know it's real. So again, stay in touch, tbohme@yahoo.com. You can email me and I'll basically get a hold of you if you have any real interest. If you got my card, of course, just call me and we'll discuss what you can do. Bye.